Dolly Parton is an American singer-songwriter, actress, and philanthropist, is reportedly worth a whopping $350 million, but she isn't prone to investing in numerous new properties. One of the most recognizable country icons lives in the same house in Brentwood, Williamson County, Tennessee, that she and her husband, Carl Dean, purchased back in 1999. Then, they paid $400,000 for the stunning home, and Dolly isn't likely to move elsewhere soon. Today, we'll see whether the star's interior design decisions coincide with her abundant glitz on stage. Stay till the end to find out what Dolly is like in private life. We'll also examine her former home in Nashville, Tennessee, and the one she grew up in, the famous Tennessee mountain home she wrote a song about. A renowned singer-songwriter lives in her sprawling Brentwood estate with her husband, longtime businessman Carl Dean, and their French bulldog, Billy the Kid. Brentwood boasts numerous celebrity musicians' residents, including Keith Urban, Taylor Swift, and Sheryl Crow. Though Parton tends to keep much of her personal life private and has adhered to this rule throughout her prominent 50-year career, she started to share her home photos via social media during the pandemic. This video shows her cozily decorated rooms, from her traditional white kitchen to her neutral music room. Prepare to see the most notable spaces of Dolly Parton's Brentwood home. But first, a few words on the house's exterior. Dolly's property has a swimming pool, a bathhouse, a gazebo, its own tennis court, a farm, and a chapel. The couple has long been dreaming about the new house. Dolly shared that each year when they drove down to Mississippi for their anniversary with an old camera, they photographed parts of the southern mansions they liked. For example, they could take a photo of a porch of one home and a pillar of another residence. When they returned home, Dolly and Carl examined these shots carefully and put them all together in their minds. When the couple pictured what their dream house would look like, they searched all over Tennessee for a piece of land with hills in front and a stream around it. They found it, and the place had to offer even more. It had a bitty bridge, so Parton had to ensure it was narrow enough to prevent tour buses from getting over it. Dolly laughs, saying that she and Carl can walk around stark naked and nobody would see them. Dolly's current property spans over 8,100 square feet and is situated on over 62 acres of land. In the farm, they have chickens, cows, and a vegetable garden. Dolly describes her Brentwood property as a quiet, homey place for her and the special people in her life. She said her husband Carl is more than happy keeping the fields mowed, the barns painted, and working away on his farm equipment. Interior. From the entryway, we can see how sunny hues can brighten the space. The light yellow walls slightly contrast the white windows and doors. The entry is decorated with a retro wooden side dresser, a clock, and a flower vase. A wooden staircase is additionally lit by a large candle lantern in the corner when the sun sets over Brentwood. The kitchen showcases some decorating quirks that were initially approved by Dolly. It has white cabinetry, a brown central island with white marble worktops, and contemporary subway tiles. The wooden white cupboards are stuffed with top-notch modern appliances. The singer has deliberately chosen pink accessories to highlight the presence of her individuality. These standout pieces include a blushing bread box, a flower arrangement by the window, and gingham towels. Silver appliances include a double fridge, oven, and dishwasher. The kitchen is the most vibrant room in Parton's house. During the holiday season, Dolly decorated it with festive red wreaths, red and white gingham curtains, and several other red accessories. In 2018, another famous blonde visited Dolly's tasteful kitchen. Reese Witherspoon came into the Brentwood home to film the first episode of her YouTube series called Shine On. The kitchen looks like a fun environment for cooking and entertaining. The living spaces in Dolly's home are decorated with beige. The star considered it among the safest and most stylish ways to elevate her space. A cocooning beige palette is highlighted with gold accents that perfectly match the paint. The living room is equipped with a cream leather armchair, a compact mirrored side table, a bubble gold lamp, a butterfly ornament, and a glass candle. There's also a brown sofa with brown and burgundy patterned cushions and a floral burgundy rug. Dolly shared that she always loved butterflies. When she was little, she used to get lost in the woods and chase them. Parton thought these tiny creatures were very gentle and harmless and was not afraid of them. She was so impressed with their beauty and colorfulness that she used the butterfly motif in her home design. Dolly has recently decorated the white-paneled walls with new artwork and placed some candles on a white wooden coffee table. During the festive season, she added purple and white Christmas trees around a cream armchair. The music room looks rather traditional, with its cream walls, patterned green carpet, and floral printed curtains hanging above the white ruched blinds. It is complete with a black piano, intricately designed to reflect Parton's magical discography. Dolly also owns an imposing collection of career awards, which she proudly stores in one room. A large painting honors her achievement of selling 100 million records worldwide, and this photo fills an entire wall. The room keeps with the vintage home theme and features wooden furniture and patterned wallpaper. A large lamp standing on the wooden table is illuminating an impressive collection of photo frames. The collection of awards rests on a white and beige bench. Let's see Dolly's patterned reading nook, which breaks from her ordinary neutral scheme. This corner of her home has a rattan chair, a lively wallpaper with palm motifs, and the turquoise parrot cushion on the chair. It nicely contrasts the rest of her home and reveals the playful side of Dolly's personality. Dolly and her husband, Carl, have lived in their Brentwood home since 1999. Carl was born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee, and loves to live a quiet life away from the media attention. Dolly has recently become more open to the public. Since she is also from Tennessee, the star was born in Pittman Center, the choice of their home location is quite understandable. Parton's former Tennessee home. Before they moved here, the couple had occupied another Tennessee house just 20 minutes from their current residence. They purchased the 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom Nashville property for $50,000 in 1980. They sold it for $140,000 in 1996. The lovely 2-story home spans almost 4,800 square feet. The rooms, including the kitchen, living area, detached studio and entertainment room, and primary bedroom with a bathroom, are decorated in a soft, warm color palette, making the interior look cozy and heartwarming. The upstairs was a so-called Dolly's Getaway. The charming home is situated on 2.4 acres of land. A separate guest house and a detached studio also sit on the sprawling territory. The backyard offers a lovely sitting area for family and friendly conversations. Dolly Parton's childhood home. Before becoming a country music legend, Dolly Parton grew up in a small house in Sevierville, Tennessee. It was a 1-bedroom log cabin where Dolly lived with her parents and 11 siblings. They didn't have much belongings, but little Dolly didn't need much other than her family. Her Smoky Mountain home holds a special place in her heart. The star even has a replica of the home in the theme park Dollywood, famous for its shows, attractions, and thrill rides for visitors to see. Parton's brother Bobby built the Dollywood version, and her mother, Avie Lee, designed the interior for authenticity. There are even some items from Dolly's family home's original kitchen and pantry. Dolly Parton was raised in a small 2-room house. The cabin featured a kitchen with a table that could host 6 people, a compact pantry and a stove, and a washing basin situated between the kitchen and bedroom. A 2/3 wall also separated the kitchen from the bedroom. She was the fourth of 12 children born to A.V. Lee Caroline and Robert Lee Parton. Parton's father worked as a sharecropper in the mountains of East Tennessee and later tended his small tobacco farm. Parton's mother cared for the large family. By age 35, she had 12 children. Dolly Parton shared that she inherited her musical abilities from her mother, who managed to keep the house and entertain the kids with Smoky Mountain folklore and ancient ballads, even when she was in poor health. They had neither electricity nor running water, and the family members had to get it by themselves. The dining area of the log cabin had a small table and a wood-burning stove, and the walls were covered with newspaper for insulation. The walls were also adorned with religious art, which later impacted Parton's life and music. The Star said, "I've always felt like my music was more my ministry than a job." The kitchen featured cast-iron pans, dishes, and a butter churner. You might think that such conditions weren't favorable for a little girl, but Dolly was different. She had her little childish delights. For example, she loved to catch fireflies in mason jars and keep them in the room for light. Dolly never thought of herself as poor. Dolly shared she was rich in things that money couldn't buy as a kid, such as love, kindness, and understanding. Despite its simplicity, this house holds a special place in Dolly's heart and has been an inspiration for many of her songs, including Coat of Many Colors. Parton's childhood home still exists in Sevierville, Tennessee. The country singer later wrote a song about her house and growing up, "My Tennessee Mountain Home." She sang, "In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as a baby's sigh. In my Tennessee mountain home, the crickets sing in the fields nearby." This way, she commemorated her childhood home. You can also take a look inside it when you visit Dollywood. There's even a time capsule at the Dollywood Dreammore Resort with a piece of wood from the front porch of the original home. Throughout her properties, Dolly's personality shines through in the form of personal memorabilia, vibrant colors, and eclectic decor. Her love for Tennessee is evident not just in her homes, but also in her philanthropic efforts. As you can see, Dolly Parton has something aside from her fashionable outfits, glamorous wigs, and classic country ballads. It's her love for Tennessee, embodied in her Brentwood house and backed up by her childhood home memories. Do you like her current place of residence? Please share your thoughts on the video with us. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing for more content like this.